and I'm currently doing my PhD in Economics and Management at Sophia University, and I'm helping on the organization of the EoF School. The response was overwhelming. 3 days after the enrollment was open, we received more than 300 applications coming from 51 countries across 5 continents. They are entrepreneurs, economists, the professors, the researchers, change makers, both the villagers and the non-villagers. And what is interesting here is that half of them are already members of the community of the economy of Francesco, but the other half are newcomers, people who are interested in exploring a different look to economics and economies. First of all, I think we need to bear in mind that we are already protagonists of the change we want in society because we were able to recognize and respond to that urgent need for a different economic narrative. The dynamic is in line with how Pope Francis defined an integral formation, that is, the harmonious development of the faculties of the mind to think, of the heart to feel, and the hands to operate, individually and as a whole, in the spirit of communion. Yes, in the spirit of communion, in a sense that one's listening or talking is raised to that dimension that generates. Thus, we ask the participants to bring with them their minds, their hearts, hands, and be prepared to use all of them. EoF lessons will be focused on 3 pillars: the Franciscan economic thought. The economic topics emerge from Pope Francis' writings and the topics dear to EoF young participants, as the topic of the commons or the topic of care and economics. And I think biodiversity is the keyword of the EoF School. The synthesis between the topics considered by many keynote speakers is entrusted to the students of the school who will work together in the workshops. In other words, professors are prepared to touch contemporary topics with the necessary depth in challenging the contemporary capitalist economies. The workshops will be devoted to discussions on the topics of 2 or 3 seminars. In small groups, the participants of the school will reflect upon the thing they learned, how they are and might be related to the economy of Francesco, and what can be done further. To help this process, each group will have a facilitator who will connect all the ideas of the students. The knowledge produced in the process is as much important as the one elaborated by keynotes. So see you then!